I'm Luke Ford, your moral leader. It's an exciting time again. Torah study with Joey and Monica and Luke. Or you can call me Levi, or just call me leader, your moral leader. So that's who I am. We're in the season of our joy, Sukkot, and this is my lulav that I'm shaking at you. And here's my etrog, which is a citrus-like thing. And did I get a deal? Like, if I bought it through the shul, it would have been $54. But I went and walked the streets, the mean streets of Pico Robertson. And this kid, all these kids were lined up at different booths, and they were all competing against each other right outside of Eilat Market. And this nice, shy little kid said $35. I mean, this is the least amount of money I've ever paid for a lulav and etrog. Doesn't have all the bells and whistles that the more expensive lulav etrogim sets have, but like, it looks good to me. Like, a lot of the other kids pointed out that it doesn't have a pitum, which is like a thing that comes off here. But I didn't want a pitum because the pitum can break off and then you're screwed. I don't remember all the halakhic ramifications if your pitum falls off, but just imagine you're going around through Sukkot and your pitum falls off, then it's like the wheels will come off your car. So you wouldn't want that to happen. So lulav etrog, just $35. Did I get a deal? I am so happy. I remember there had been years I was so broke I couldn't even afford a lulav and etrog set. While everyone else was marching around in shul with their lulav and etrog, the only thing I was waving was the latest Philip Roth novel. And I felt so unspiritual. I felt like, everyone else, like, what a low opinion they must have of the leader. I mean, the moral leader. Without a lulav and an etrog. So
can you imagine falling that far that you can't even afford a lulav?
Right. Those were truly dark, dark days in the life of the leader. But thankfully, happy days are here again. I've got my own lulav and etrog set. I've got Monica and Joey, and our parsha this week is the last bit of Deuteronomy. It is the parsha Vezot Havaracha. For you goyim out there, that means Deuteronomy chapter 33 and Deuteronomy chapter 34. And I was just watching a movie, it's called The Last Tracker. It was about this last Aboriginal tracker in Australia in 1922, and he was leading some whites to go find an Aborigine man who was accused of killing a white woman. And all the tribal components. No, it was that was one movie. No, it was the other movie called The Last Wave. So there was The Last Tracker. The Last Wave was directed by Peter Weir, 1977 Australian film. Richard Chamberlain plays like a white Australian lawyer who defends 4 or 5 Aborigines accused of manslaughter murder. And he runs into an Aborigine